Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Nelly. Welcome to another episode of Generation Shock. How y'all doing out there? Just want to say thank you for the love y'all been showing us. We appreciate it. So shout out to our fans and subscribers out there. And I need to introduce my handsome and sexy colleagues. So first up, let me look around here. Ooh, what do I want? Okay. You know what? We're gonna start it off. Ladies, he's wearing that specific jersey for a reason. Because he is part of the Bronx Bombers, and he knows how to swing a bat. It's my boy!
Yo, what up? It's the monster on the mic. It's Shaq Monster. What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight?
Yes. That's the white Papi Chulo right there. Next we have up, ladies. Who's nervous? I'm nervous?
No, his dog.
Oh, you freaking me out, bro. I was like, who's nervous?
Yeah.
Hey, who's nervous? What's up?
Let's go. We got a little guest star. What's your little guest star?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Brian's dog. Here we are. Yes.
Rex Monster.
Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Yes.
Oh, funny.
I like that one.
Go down, guys. Go. Both of you.
All right. Speaking of going down, that's his special trait. It's my boy.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Gordon. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing? I was like, I don't know if that's my cue, but hey, that's my cue. Let's go. What's up?
You gotta own that shit, bro. Own it.
You gotta own that shit, bro. That's you.
Hell yeah. I was like, listen, you got me off guard. I was like going down. I was like, oh shit, I go down the DMs. That's a fact. But hey, what's
up? I like that. And last but not least, it is our fearless leader, man of many toys, man of many traits, man of deflection. It's our boy.
What's everybody doing is Messiah. Just saying a shout out to everybody out there and thank you for watching.
Speaking of watching, I mean, a lot of things are happening in the sports world. So, Shaq Monster, take us off, baby.
All right, it's time for that sports review with the monster on the mic, Shaq Monster. All right, so let's kick it off real quick. There's a lot of, this is probably the best time for sports that there's ever been, right? We're like smack dab in the middle of the NBA Finals. You got the Lakers that are up 2-1 to the Heat. A lot of trash talking, a lot of controversy going on in that last game. Butler walking off saying, oh, they're in trouble now. LeBron James leaving early, before the game's over. It's been pretty entertaining. And then, we're full swing into baseball playoffs, baby. Yankees get past the first round. They're leading 1-0 against them Tampa Bay Rays. And we're looking good. That's why I got the jersey on. And you know what? I sacrificed for you guys. I just want the and I know my boy Nelly's doing the same thing. There's a game on right now. Rather than us being able to enjoy and watch the game, we're here with you people. Now, I get it. You're going to be like, wait, there's a game on Thursday? No, I'm talking about when we're recording. I know it's not airing yet, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, there's a game on tonight, and we're over here watching this. But that's okay, because we know the Yankees going to win in the end, just like they do. Ninth inning. Ooh, better watch out for those dingers, baby. Dingers. Messiah,
Stanton with the bomb.
Real quick, How are you feeling about basketball and baseball? Like, are you even watching this now? Because I know you got dog in the fight here. So,
yeah. First of all, we lost. We should be in the finals in the NBA, but we lost to Miami. That's all right.
No, okay.
All right. Boston, I don't even think they made it. Actually, did they make the playoffs? I didn't watch baseball this season.
No, they didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, if you didn't watch, you didn't miss nothing. Okay, so don't worry about that.
But since you're talking about this and all that, Tampa Bay Stanley Cup finished, so hockey finished the season, and I think Tampa Bay won, right?
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
That's crazy. All those playoffs happened at the same time. That's a good.
Shout out to Tampa.
Let's talk about the real sport. Let's talk about football.
Well, real quick, Nelly, you got any comments about the baseball, real quick? I know you're a big Yankee fan.
Yankees are looking great, dude. I mean, a little, they have the little ups and downs, but I mean, if they continue to hit the way they're doing, I mean, and especially Stan's a big key. I mean, he hit a dinger this game, and then he obviously last night had that grand slam. So if he stays hot, he's the key to victory. I mean, obviously, you got Judge, Gleyber Torres, Sanchez, but if they stay hot, they'll be holding up that trophy and putting the middle finger up at Boston, Mazai. But yeah,
well, first of all, you guys are getting too ahead of yourselves.
Goldo. Who do you play with on MLB The Show, Goldo? Who's your favorite team on MLB The Show?
My team is Boston Red Sox. Home.
Oh, okay, I'm done with you.
But,
all right, so let's talk about the other team. All right.
Tonight,
Goldo. Represent, Goldo. Represent.
I represent hometown. Tonight, though, the current game is going live with Lakers and Miami Heat. So hopefully it's go 3-1, not 2-2. Let's see.
All right.
I don't know, but I'm about to delete you from this call. But go ahead.
So let's
it's only fair, right? 2 Yankee fans, 2 Red Sox. So that's how it is.
Let's jump right into the weekend review for the number one sport in this nation, football, right? And I want to start it off, with I know there's a couple people
by admitting that your Giants suck. Yes,
let's
start that off. Let's start off with that.
Let's skip that. I'm talking to a couple people out there who have a little podcast, and I know they're a fan of the so-called America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. And I just want to ask you guys: have you seen a bigger bunch of failures in the past recent years than the Dallas Cowboys? I mean, you want to talk about a shitty team. Listen, the difference between the Cowboys and the Giants is, number one, nobody expected the Giants to be any good. So they're doing exactly what you expected.
That's true.
Number two, everybody's like, the Cowboys are going to be a Super Bowl team. They got CeeDee Lamb. Dude, they're putting up 40 points a night and getting their ass whooped by letting the other team put up 50. You want to talk about a laughing stock of the NFL? Oh, my goodness. LCP and them Cowboys. Laughing stocks. Jesus.
A la Stephen A. Smith. What about them Cowboys?
Oh, my goodness.
Love that, bro.
It's just hilarious. Man, they made Odell look like he played with the Giants again. That's how bad they are. Like, Odell looked good. Come on, bro. Yeah. Odell never plays good on the Browns.
Here's one thing, though. I decided to wear this today because I'm actually very proud of the Patriots and how they played against, which I thought it was going to be a blowout, Kansas City. I was like, I thought Kansas City was going to blow out the Patriots. But, again, I've always said it. It's a Belichick system, right? So he was able at least hold them down for 3 quarters. Three quarters, hold them down, right? So we did good on our defense, and we had Hoyer and then Stidman. I think that's his name. Until they fucked up those little plays. I was surprised Belichick didn't throw a flag. I think he was too busy arguing that was an interception, right? In his mind, he thought the player was down. In his mind, he thought the player was down, so that's why he said he didn't throw the flag. But that should have been a clearly interception or fumble. There was no call there. There was no whistle blown. So remember,
that game wasn't,
the play continues.
That game wasn't shocking. If you go back and look at the history of the Patriots and the Chiefs, the Patriots are always playing them tough. They're always, just like, for instance, how the Chiefs always seem to demolish the Ravens, the Patriots always seem to find a way against a team like the Chiefs. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for the Patriots, Patrick Mahomes would have 2 rings, right? That overtime game, they didn't let him, the defense couldn't stop them. They marched down the field. They won it in the playoffs. And when they play in the regular season, they usually got their number. So I'm not that surprised about it. I'm just surprised that how bad their offense looked without Cam Newton. Like, the one thing about Tom Brady that I used to always argue, and this was my argument, and it began to be my argument with Cam Newton, was how good the team usually played even when Tom Brady wasn't in. They're a system team, right? And they plug in Cam Newton. I think the problem is it's a different system. They don't have somebody to back up Cam Newton and play in the new system the way that they had people that could play and mimic Tom Brady. Brian Hoyer and Jason and Stitham, or whatever his name is, they don't have a Cam Newton style of football. So now when he's not playing, you have to have a completely different style than what you're putting out there for a game plan every week. And I think that hurts you.
Yeah, but to be fair, I believe that, to be fair to Hoyer, you need time and practice and warm up to come up with those things. And experience, even though he's been in NFL for a long time, experience would have told him get rid of that ball instead of taking a sack.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been warming up in muscle memory, right? Because a lot of it's also muscle memory.
Time. Matt Castle didn't have time. He stepped in and
Yeah,
did
but-
great. Like you can say
I know,
what you want.
but Brady had Garoppolo, right? And I mean, Garoppolo did good.
Garoppolo did fine. I mean, too. Like I said, they had players that did fine behind him because it was a different system. They're not running the Brady system anymore. They're running the Cam Newton system. And if you don't have somebody in there who can mimic that, you have to change your whole offense. It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, so that's all I'm saying. I mean, then we can, you know, let's not talk about that too much. I also want to jump into the battle for last place. The New York Giants and the New York Jets.
The Falcons and actually.
Yeah, the Falcons are better than the Giants and the Jets. The Falcons are losing games, but they're putting up points. Other than this last week against Green Bay, where they looked horrible. I mean, let's be honest. The Falcons should have never lost to Dallas. That stupid squid kick and them not falling on it, they would have beat Dallas. Like, they're not a horrible team. They're putting up a lot of points. It's just they're getting some bad breaks. But the Giants are horrible, let's be honest. And the Jets are just a fucking dumpster fire. Like, let's be real. But what about this COVID outbreak with the Titans too, man? I mean, completely shutting them down. We don't even know when they're coming through. That
reminds me. That reminds me, right? So my wife reads this headline. She gets an alert, and it says, "Patriots under investigation." I'm like, she's like, "Oh no, what now?" So the headline says, "Patriots under investigation," right? So the investigation is the league wants to know if they follow COVID protocol, because Cam Newton ended up with COVID. But then if you continue the article, it says she was reading it more, and she's like, also other NFL teams that are being on investigation are the Tennessee Titans and all that. But you see how the clickbait works? Patriots under investigation, and then they mention everybody else. That I'm like, this is how they get you. Under investigation, you're like, oh, what now?
So what I was told, what the actual truth was, is the Patriots got nervous that the Titans and their head coach were doing so well. So they sent Cam down to go visit Vrabel, right? And Cam infected Vrabel, and Vrabel infected the team. And so it was really Belichick just being like, you know what? We're probably going to lose to the Chiefs anyway. It's better to have the mystery of Cam not playing, because now if we see them in the playoffs, they're not prepared for it. And we're going to be able to hurt, you know, Vrabel, who came from me anyway, you know?
Probably Cam might have been recording right next to Messiah. I mean,
oh my Lord. Damn.
Could be.
But let's hop into a topic that I'm very interested in. I think it would be a funny one. So we in America, we call it football, right? That's what it's called, right? The rest of the world knows football as what we call soccer. So what I want to do right here tonight is I want to have a renaming party. And I want us to come up collectively with a new name for American football. And Goldo, I want to start with you. I'm just curious. What do you got? What? Just and it can be the craziest. It doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's
just give me a name that you think we could call this sport, so there's no more confusion around the world.
So, in football, in American football, you grab the ball and run. So you can call it handball, but there's already a sport called handball. So, but you can also kick the ball. So you cannot call it kickball, because it's another sport called kickball. Something that has to do with the action of the sport. God damn, it's a difficult one. I'm not gonna steal Messiah somewhere. Don't worry, Messiah. I'm not gonna steal yours, because you already said it. I'm not gonna pull a Messiah on yourself. So
I didn't have anything. That was I think that was Nelly.
So Nelly, what do you got then? We'll come back to you, Goldo.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
All right, Goldo.
Nelly, how you gonna skip right to me? And I didn't even have one to begin with.
Oh well, what do you got? What do you got? You got any ideas out there in the little brain?
I know it's very little. If mine is little,
I didn't mean it like that.
If mine is little, Messiah's is not existent. Okay,
it's not. It's a little squirrel from
Ice Age.
Never mind. There you go. That's it.
I got
you. So what you're saying is you're always running around
from
trying
Ice
to
Age.
chase a nut, huh?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Trying to chase the busting nut.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
That was
know, bro. Freaking, I don't know.
Man, you guys don't prepare for nothing.
What?
Messiah,
Rumble
what do you
ball?
got?
Rumble ball?
I would-
I would Rumble ball maybe. Rumble ball?
Call it the running man.
No.
That's what I would call it. I'll tell you why. Because
Okay,
there's a lot of people running with balls, with the balls. So that's what I would call it, the running man. Right? Because you can't call it a pigskin ball, right? Because even though it's made of pigskin, but you can't call it that. And I don't even think it's made of that anymore. But anyways, you can't call them it's because it doesn't exist anymore, right? You know, it's the helmets are different. So I would just be like, you can't call it rugby because it already exists. So I would just call it the running man.
Call it Tugby.
I would call it catch the man with the ball, running, catch the man with the ball.
Or in
running man.
honor of the Patriots, the inflation balls. I don't know.
Oh, shots fired.
I don't know.
Shots fired.
I don't know. Sorry. Patriots are home court. I don't know.
What would you call it? I'm curious.
I would say Rumble ball. I like Rumble ball. It's
Okay.
like Rumble. You do everything. You run. You fucking tackle. You know what I mean?
You can call it Blitz, NFL Blitz, like the video game.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll jump in and I'm gonna pull the typical American maneuver, and I'm not gonna lie,
here we
this is a
go.
typical
Here we
American
go.
maneuver. And first of all, we're gonna keep it football. All right. The rest
Because
of the
it's
world,
an American thing to do.
the
You're
rest
like,
of the world's gonna
fuck it.
change
We take it. We
for
own
me.
it. It's ours. Fuck
So
you.
What I'm gonna do is this. What I'm gonna do is this. You get rid of the little kids game kickball, and we call the world football kickball, because that's what they're doing. They're kicking the fucking ball around. So that becomes kickball, and I get to keep football. That's my solution. In a nutshell, it's elegant, it's simple, and it works.
Well, here's the thing. Is soccer's a more
International.
for the players makes them more money, doesn't it?
Yeah, the top players, yes, can make more money.
Yeah, and-
Absolutely. But
Yeah,
you
so
know
it's a
what?
bigger
I'm an
sport.
American. I don't care. That's my point. That's the
true.
American way. Not giving a shit
Yeah.
about the rest of the world and making them freaking
Facts.
I forget what's the word I'm looking for, but making them go my way, right? Listen,
Yeah.
do we have meters? No.
Nope.
Do we have feet and inches? We don't have centimeters
Yeah.
and meters and fucking shit like that, right? We do things our way.
Kilometers.
Kilometers. Like, what the fuck is that? We got a mile.
We got a
All
mile.
right, so listen, the world's going to bow down to us, and they're going to change their game to kickball, because soccer is a stupid fucking name anyway. Okay,
Sounds
I don't know
Soccer
where
is
that
for
came from.
suckers.
Soccer's for suckers.
Sounds good.
So I want it to be. We are football. We will keep our name. We take things and we run
And
with
God
it.
bless
And
America,
we-
God damn it.
Yeah, right? Freaking let's go. And
Okay,
you know what? The rest
so-
of the world is
so-
kickball. From now on this show going forward, if you want to talk about that sport, it's kickball. It's not soccer, it's kickball. There's only one football in this town, baby.
So should
Yo.
should the Jets join the kickball league?
Hell yes. They need to
Yeah.
be playing kickball. Because they
Yeah, so
horrible.
like in
Shit.
Coming to America, it's like I just don't like a sports that that you have to use your feet. You don't have to use your hands.
Oh man.
So for you viewers, comment below what we should name American football as.
Or just agree
Is
with
it-
me
is
and name
it- is
fucking
it-
kickball.
Is it option A, think of a name, or is
Think
it
of a
option
name.
B, fuck the world? Please let us know.
It's football.
We want to know. Top comment will be displayed on
So-
the next episode.
All right, what's
Here's the
next
thing,
up? What's
is
next up?
Well, that's what I say. I know that my comments are probably going to make a lot of viewers cry because
Yes.
they love that sport, kickball.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like their favorite sport out there. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
dude,
agree.
a lot of LCP is in love with kickball, right? That's their thing. So
They're shaped like
and I know
them
they're-
too.
Yeah. Well, you know. So they're gonna be definitely
Lord.
crying
Fights. I'm
over
sorry,
the
guys.
fact
That
that we
one slipped.
changed the name.
That one.
So what I
slipped.
want to know from you guys though is this, and you guys got to be honest. Don't lie. Name a movie that made you cry. I'm gonna start with.
Oh, can I start? Let me start. Because
Yeah,
I want
let's
y'all
start
to
with
take it.
Nelly. I was about to go there. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
That is a great movie.
That's a great movie.
And also,
That's
small
it, okay.
disclaimer. small disclaimer. I was like in middle school, and I fell in love with this show on Nickelodeon called Bug Juice. It was like a camp show. That shit had me crying too. I didn't want it to end. Camp was over, and I was like in tears. I was like, I thought I was there with him. Yo, I'm a boy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Messiah, did you ever remember that show that goes, Camp on Awana, we hold you in our hearts? It was on Nickelodeon. It was a camp show. Oh my gosh. You never saw that,
I
did
didn't have
you?
cable when I was in Boston.
It must have been after kickball, that show.
Damn.
All right, Goldo, what do you got? What movie made you cry?
I want to go with a classic. It's a classic for a lot of people. Titanic. I really love that movie.
I knew somebody would.
I knew somebody was gonna say.
I knew somebody was going to say
I love
Titanic.
that movie.
I thought it was gonna be Shaq Monster because he's the white person in the group. So
That is, oh my lord. Oh my lord. He said you whiter than rice. Oh my lord. No, either that or Selena the movie.
Selena,
Okay.
that's a good one.
That shit had me crying. Like, bro, rob a person of their future just like that.
Okay.
I'm so fucked up.
That was a good
That's
one
for
too.
me. Yeah,
Chitty,
that was a
chitty,
good
bum,
movie.
bum.
What do you got, Messiah? What's on your
I got
docket
two
for-
movies, but I got two movies, and right.
So go ahead.
One
Say
of them is a Disney animation, right? But the first
Oh,
one I'm
here
gonna
we
mention
go.
is
I already
the
know
first one I'm gonna
animation
mention is John Q.
The hell?
When he's fighting for his son to get the surgery.
Okay.
That for me,
Oh, okay.
that for
Oh,
me did
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo,
Not like it
that
popped
for
in
me.
like John Q was like, what?
Yo, when he's about to kill, he's like, why can't I kill myself? And he's like there, and he's having a conversation with his son. He's like, his son can't hear him, but he's like, be nice, treat your mother, like this and that. Yo, that shit got me. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. But the actual Disney animation was Simba when his father dies.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I thought
that
you were
got
going to go Bambi. They're going to go classic
No.
Bambi.
No.
Oh, Bambi's mom dies.
Nah, nope.
No,
No,
for,
not
for me
Bambi.
in Disney animation was Coco. Coco, who?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end,
Remember
right?
me?
When the mother, when the
Yeah.
grandmother
When
talks.
Mama Coco, remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit. Had
Yeah,
me
there's
crying.
a movie actually. There's a movie with what's his name? The kid from High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zac
there's a
Efron.
movie that his little brother dies in a car accident. Dude, that movie, I forgot the name of it, right? But that movie, when that happened, I think he was the one driving. But when that happened, and I seen it, and he looks at his little brother die. Dude, that shit hit me instantly. I just like woof, started crying because I visualized it was me driving with my son in the back. And soon as that happened, I just like my wife was like, "Are you crying?" And it was just an emotional. It took over me. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like it was just like, it was crazy. That was also that movie. I forgot the name of that movie, but it was Zac Efron and his little brother dies in this movie in a car accident.
Wait, Zac
So
Efron's
I have two
little-
more. I have two more.
Oh, I
though.
think I go. Okay.
I have also. I'm gonna do some Christian movies. God's Not Dead. That one got me.
Okay. It's a
good
And then
That is a good
Breakthrough.
movie.
And then the movie Breakthrough. Have you
Oh,
watched
the one with
that?
the ice?
Yeah.
The one with the ice? Yo, isn't that crazy?
That is a powerful movie, dude.
Yeah, that's a big
That is
ass
a
movie, bro.
And listen. I don't have any kids yet, but I can only imagine the emotion, of a parent, and that movie right there just
And
exemplifies
she fought.
it.
She
And
fought every
yep.
second.
Yep.
And she believed. You
Yep.
know what was crazy about that movie? That they also give you the after, right? So he survived it, and then how he dealt with it in school, how kids, his teacher was like, my husband died from this and that, or my mother, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started asking himself, why you? Why me? Why did I get chosen and everybody else choose to die?
Yeah.
Me was like, holy shit, that's like a real life. It gives you, because how sometimes our movies end and you wonder what happens after. At least
Yep.
maybe I'm the only one who thinks like what happens after that life.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
and this and that. That movie actually answered that question and everything, and I was like, yo, that's a sick ass movie.
Yep.
I love that movie, by the way.
That movie was literally, it was awesome. And then Interview with God was pretty good too. An Interview with God. Have you watched that one?
Is it the
I have
interview
not
with
watched
God
it, but I know
or the
No,
or the
it's
Shack?
No, it's an Interview with God.
Okay,
It's
the Shack is another one.
Yeah, that one's good too.
But the book, the Shack, the book made me cry. The movie, not as much, but the book, when you read the book, it gives you more details. And at the end, when he has to make that, when that lady tells him, so you got to pick. It's crazy, right? He goes, at the end, he meet with the fourth person. She's in the cave, and the way he described it was kind of crazy, right? But she had this eerie sound to her, and she was in a cave, and she goes, okay, so now you have 3 kids. Choose out of those 3 kids which one's going to heaven and which one's going to hell, right? And he was like, no, you can't make me do that. No, you have to choose. He's like, no, I'm not gonna choose. I'm not gonna choose any of my kids. I'm not. How are you gonna make me make a decision like that? And she gets louder and the like a thundering voice, and she goes, you have to choose. And he's like, take me, I'll die. And then she stops and she goes, now you know the love of Jesus. Yo, that shit was like, whoo! That shit got me. And that was just the book. Ooh. The movie doesn't describe it like that. The movie was a different thing. The book was like, holy shit, that was deep.
Yeah,
and it was just like,
that is deep. You got me deep right now, bro. Shoot.
Yeah, he's like,
he said.
yeah, that's crazy. Oh man.
Anyway, Check Monster. What about you?
Yeah, what about you, Check Monster?
I'm sorry, man. I'm a man. I don't cry.
He's gonna say,
yeah,
kickball.
right, bullshit.
He's gonna say watching kickball.
The Yankees beat the Giants being 0-4. You crying, bro? In a little corner somewhere.
No, honestly, probably the first time I remember crying is when, we beat the 18-0 Patriots. Man, I was crying like a baby. Boy. Damn. I was like, oh my god, we did it! Eli did it! Can't believe it! Oh man, this is history. I've seen history.
Oh man.
Ooh, man, that was an emotional day for me. Emotional night, man. Ooh, yeah. Telling you what, cried like a baby.
By the way, the book is called The Shack by William P. Young. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
So, I think one of the earliest movies that I can recall that probably, made me tear jerk a little bit. And as soon as I say the movie, Lewis is like, "Oh yeah, he's a white boy." But
Eminem, 8 Mile,
Family Ties,
the Brady Bunch.
Everybody doesn't.
Jesus, yeah. You guys are horrible people. I just want the ladies to know I have a sensitive side, right? I just want you to understand. I'm a lover and a fighter. Don't worry about it. It was probably The Notebook.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay.
The Notebook, man. That was
okay.
Man,
soft. You soft like the Giants, bro.
Unfortunately, that's what you told them.
I didn't cry in The Notebook, but it was a good movie.
It was a tearjerker. I mean, it wasn't like bawling, but it was definitely a tearjerker. I'm trying to think of the other movie that really kicked me in the nuts. I can't remember which one it was. Like Titanic never did nothing for me. I could care less about that shit. That shit was fucking whack. Like that didn't bother me. I don't know. I know there's another one. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. I didn't prepare well.
You telling me you didn't cry when Olaf died, bro?
Olaf?
In Frozen 2?
Nah, I could care fucking less. That shit doesn't.
Oh yeah, that was also one
cartoon movies don't make me cry. Cartoon movies don't make me cry. It's not real. Yeah,
not to me.
No. There was another.
You never seen Coco?
No, I never really watched Coco.
A Walk to Remember was good. A Walk to Remember.
Yeah.
Yep, that was another good one.
Oh, you know what other movie that kind of made me tear up a little bit almost was
when you had
Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, Blindside. Blindside now. Ooh.
Yeah, Remember the Titans though. That scene where he gets hit in the car and they're talking, like that was just really emotional. Like it choked me up a little bit inside, man.
You ready?
Like,
Hardball. Hardball. Remember Hardball?
Oh yeah, the movie about the. Was that the movie about the Red Sox?
No,
or the Moneyball? No, Moneyball. Moneyball's about the Red Sox.
Hardball was what?
No, Moneyball's not. Moneyball's about the A's.
Yeah.
The what?
The A's, the Athletics, where that's the one with Brad Pitt where he did all the analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't about the Red Sox. That was a
no,
true
it wasn't.
Story.
You're right.
They were
talking about France.
Hardball was team.
You're right.
The guy who took over the younger. The black younger kids team in the projects, and they made it good and they won. Hardball. And then, no.
No, I never
You
seen
haven't
that
watched Hardball? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Maybe that's something I gotta watch.
Maybe it is.
No.
Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It might be free to watch.
What's
Oh, that's one. Okay, I just looked up like movies that make you cry, and this one was definitely. I know I'm losing.
Your high school
But
prom?
this one was.
That one?
I went three times. So which one you speaking of? Okay, be clarified.
I didn't even
here's
go to
a movie
mine,
That
so.
really was a tearjerker though. This one actually might have been the first movie that I might have actually cried in because it was back in 1991, and I don't know if you guys are gonna. Messiah might remember it. My Girl.
Okay.
My girl. Nope,
My
not ringing a bell for me.
You guys
Is it-
don't
is
remember
it-
that?
is it-
With
is it a
Macaulay
girl that
Culkin
left
and
you?
that little chick?
Oh, no.
No,
that's
My
cool.
Girl's the one about he dies from the bee stings and shit. They were friends as kids. Oh my gosh, go look it up. If you want to see, that's a tearjerker
Why do you call it a tearjerker?
because it jerks your
Because
tears out.
he grabs a tear. He's like,
You guys are dicks. All right, moving on.
Or
Moving
do you
on.
let it drop down and then you do? I don't know. All right, we'll just stop there.
Listen,
Oh, man.
I can't
Okay.
help it if I got jerked during a tearjerker. All right, watching these movies with these chicks.
Oh my lord.
Anyways.
Oh my
Speaking
lord.
about,
This is getting X-rated.
hold on. Speaking about jerking, right? The next topic I want to talk about, and I'm sure you guys, look, don't worry, you'll see what I'm going with this, right? Is I know it sounds like a crazy topic, but I think it was really interesting. I want to know from you guys, what is your favorite thing to do when you're alone?
ooh.
See the connection there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now we know what you do, huh?
No.
Jimmy.
I like to do
I
that
don't
more when
know.
people are around.
I know what I like to do. I know exactly.
What do you
but
like
I won't
to
go
do?
first. I won't go first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Messiah, you haven't gone
I'll
first
go first.
yet.
I'll go first.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Goldo.
Okay.
I'll be like Ray J. I'll hit it first.
Whoa!
Is that what you do when you're alone? You make videos?
No, I'm just stuffy right now, bro.
A little stuffy.
Oh, that's what you
is
do.
it,
You
is
do
it
lines.
is it because of your fan? Is your fan getting stuffy? Your fan getting you stuffy?
No.
Too on high?
Oh.
If it
The AC's not kicking.
No,
The
if
AC's
Goldo
not
gets
kicking.
stuffy, he does turn on his only fan in his room. I mean, the only fan in his room. You know.
Only fan,
Actually,
yeah.
ironically.
You know
Ironically,
what movie makes Goldo cry? When he got to pay for it.
You cut
What?
out. I didn't hear.
It cut out. I
Oh, you
couldn't
didn't hear
hear
it? Oh, I cut out?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay, one more time. Rewind. I say, you know what movie makes Goldo cry? The ones he got to pay for.
Oh,
Ah.
I go.
he knows what
I'm really,
talking about.
I'm really interested. I'm really interested what you do when you're alone.
what do you do? Yeah.
Sounds cliche, but I listen to a lot of music. I do.
Okay.
Like,
Do you clean?
I know,
you
but
clean
what do you
also, or
do?
You just
Are
listen to-
you dancing?
no, I just,
Practice.
He just lays like this. Listen to music.
ironically speak, like, it sounds, so music in the background, yeah, I know. No, but, ironically, or, it sounds cliche, but when I listen to music, I just want to cook.
Okay.
I put on my Sony headphones, noise canceling, start cooking. I won't listen to anybody, so I'm just like in the mood. It just put me to cook. I don't know. I could make you a 5-course meal. If I have my music on, nobody bothers me. Man,
Here's a question: when you cook, do you measure? Or do you do the Puerto Rican style?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this
You
is
put the
not water?
spoon in the middle of the rice pan. If it
doesn't
floats,
move?
if
Okay,
it
bet.
stays up,
Yeah.
you got the right good amount of water. If it leans over a certain way, you got to take too much water out.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, is it salt enough? Put some water in your hand. Salted enough? Okay,
Yeah.
next.
These are a
That's
little bit of
important.
salt.
Yep.
All right.
A
Who's
little bit
next?
more adobo.
What do you guys do when you're alone?
Who's next?
next?
I'll do it.
Yeah, go
It
ahead.
depends on the time of the day.
He's doing it right now. He's doing it right now. He's doing it right
It
now.
depends on the time of the day. I sometimes just like to watch movies, catch up on some whatever shows I'm behind. Catch up on my video games, which I do that at night too, also. But mostly during my days off, either cleaning outside, like cutting the grass and stuff like that, because wifey's at work, or go outside and walk around and take pictures. If all the chores that I have to do is already done, I go out and take pictures and all that. That's what I do when I'm alone.
Okay. What do you got, Nelly?
What do you take pictures of though?
Birds.
That's a real question.
You got a drone, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
Yeah,
Making sure.
I did, but I lent it out and they crashed it.
If you guys ever see a Patriots fan in your tree with a camera, we know who it is.
Ooh. Taking
All right,
pictures
so
of
I did
Seahawks.
mine. Next.
Oh,
birds.
he's just, hey, listen, he's just taking a chapter out of Belichick's book, you know? Spot
Yeah.
on, bitches. Spot
Learn
on,
from
bitches.
leadership.
He worked for them. I'm telling you. I don't believe me.
Yeah. What do you got, Nelly?
I'll tell you exactly what I do. It's just every time. I wake up. Well, first I kiss my new wife now. I kiss her goodbye.
Congratulations.
Thank you. She's going to work, so I kiss my wife and I say, have a great day. I still go back to sleep. I wake up, take a shower. I go, put some Tostino rolls in the oven. Put about 20 of them. Take them out. I watch Even Stevens on Disney Plus. And then when I'm done eating, I hop on Call of Duty for the rest of the day. And that's exactly what I do.
I should have
when
known
I'm
where
alone.
that was going. Yeah, I should have known where that was going.
Yeah. Sorry. It's not what you thought. Sorry. Not what you thought. Only on Wednesdays, though. Only on Wednesdays. If you thought what you thought, only on Wednesdays.
Only on Wednesdays.
All right,
I don't
Shaq
know what
Monster.
you
We're
think
curious.
I'm thinking, but
I'm curious of what you do when you're alone.
He's never alone because he always got the baddies at the crib.
hey.
Laying on the white sauce.
You know, it just kind of depends.
Pasta wasn't on the menu, but Shaq Monster brought the Alfredo.
Oh, my God. I can't help if it's creamy. Jeez.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man. I guess I'll be honest. I think one of the things I do is I do watch a lot of. I like to watch shows when I'm alone. I think part of the reason why I like to do it when I'm alone versus with people is, to me, there's like nothing more annoying than, let's say there's a brand new shows out on Netflix or Amazon, right? And you want to start watching it with somebody, but you can't binge watch the whole show with them, right? So then, like, you come out to the next day and you're like, oh, they're not here, but I am, or I'm not here and they are, and you want to continue to watch it, but you're like, oh, we're supposed to watch this shit together, this and that. Like, man, I think that's one of the reasons why I stay single so long, man. Fuck that. I ain't trying to wait around for no chick to fucking watch what I want to do. So I just like, I enjoy just binge watching shit when I'm by myself. I enjoy playing golf sometimes. I love playing golf with people, but there's something sometimes about going out by myself and just kind of being in nature and enjoying the environment sometimes alone. That's kind of cool. So I definitely enjoy some golfing out there. Trying to think what else, man. I mean,
It doesn't get whiter than that, to be honest.
I don't play a lot of. I like video games, but I'm not into them like that. Because I'll be honest, if I hop on a video game, I'm not trying to be alone. I'm trying to play with people, right? So that's why I don't really do that, because most of the times if I'm home, other people aren't. So I didn't being able to hop on with people, because I like to do that as a community thing, not as a lone thing. I just like to spend time with my dogs, though. You know, I like to chill with them, hang out with them, do some stuff with them. You know, that's really about it, I guess. I don't know.
The question is, do they like to hang out with you though?
Sometimes, you know what I like to... Shut up, I don't know. Something else I like to do sometimes, though, is I like to get in my... It kind of goes with what Goldo said about the music. I like to get in my car and like to drive around, listen to music. You know, get out and like roll down my windows, get my sunroof open, go on adventures, sometimes just wind up random places. Like I'll go to the malls and walk around sometimes. I'll go to the city when the city's not quarantined down, now that I live up here. Like I like to go do stuff like that. Go on random adventures and just kind of do shit on my own. Yeah, I think it's fun sometimes because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get into.
Yep.
Did you drive to the city or you take the public transportation?
I drive usually just because it's cheaper, actually. So, well, sometimes it's not, but it's just easier to deal with. Like, it takes like 2.5 hours probably to take public transportation versus like maybe an hour at most, and that's if the traffic's bad to get to the city. I'm probably like 40 minutes from the city, if that. So I'd rather just hop in the car and drive, and then have my freedom. I'll park the car and then I'll go around, take the subway and do different things. But yeah, I like to go out and go on adventures. You know, it's fun.
Nice.
Like that time when we went to Ybor City. That was fun.
Which, yeah, I mean, that was a random track. I mean, I went one
six
time. I went to Tampa one weekend to go to a race, and I ended up with 2 tattoos that night. I had been training for a 5K, and I stopped drinking, been running, getting all this shit. And then we get there, and the next morning later on after the race, we went out to go have some brunch, and we ended up going to get beer. And first time I ever had a beer mosa. Fucking greatest invention ever. Orange flavored beer in orange juice. Why the fuck do you need champagne? Fuck you, champagne. So I started taking them because it was all you could drink. And we're drinking all day. And so we go down to, I think it might have been Ybor that night, because we're out in Tampa and we're walking around, and I'm just lit, and I'm just like, fuck it, let's get a tattoo. They're like, you ain't getting no tattoo. I was like, fuck you, I ain't. So fucking walked into a random tattoo parlor, probably overpaid for this shit, and then fucking got tatted randomly one night. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Ybor City's dangerous. So, quick story. Shek and I, it was like 6 o'clock at night, and Anthony Clymer was out there, and he was like, bro, just come through. And Shek Month and I just looked at it and we're like, all right, fuck it. So we drove over there. Boy, them Irish mules was kicking, man. We was bar hopping all over Ybor. All over Ybor. I won't say how we got home, but we got home.
I'll tell you this, man. My nights with Nelly, a lot of them start out like that. They're just random shit. We decide, hey, we're going to go out. We're going to kick it. Next thing you know, his trunk's open. He brings out a baseball bat, hops on the hood of his car, scooter pop pop, swinging bats and shit, man. Just go like fucking. We're at dance parties. And
I don't think Messiah saw that shit.
In parking garages and shit, man. Just fucking going in, grabbing on railings and swinging. Like this is like, you don't understand, man. Like these were supposed to be like just normal nights out, calm, cool, collective. Fuck no, they just went fucking wild. We went off the rails. That's how we used to roll. Now
I'm a blast.
Married, so,
I'm a blast. Whoa. I am married, but that doesn't change that I'm a blast. Because guess who hypes me up? My wife. Yes.
All right. Well, speaking about blasts, it's time to take our blast in the past with our day in history with Messiah.
The one and only BC
right.
Messiah.
So, October 8th, right, is our day, because that's when it airs. October 8th is our day in history. And I thought this one was pretty cool because most people who know anything about American history probably remember hearing about this. But in 1871, on October 8th, 1871, flames spark in Chicago barn of Patrick and Catherine O'Leary's ignited 2 days blaze that killed between 200 and 300 people, destroying 17,450 buildings, leaving 100,000 homeless, and caused an estimated $2 million in damages. Now, in 1871 dollars, that was $3 billion in 2007. So 200 million back then, which would have been like $3 billion for money in 2007 in damages.
Damn.
Inflation.
But you guys remember hearing about those like in history and growing up?
Not really.
No, but I did read that article, that section there. And the rumor was it was a cow that kicked over a lantern and started the fire. That was one of the rumors.
Of course a cow did it.
Article.
Of course a cow did it.
She was
You were there? What really happened?
Years. I didn't make it to Chicago at that time.
Wait, the cow was exonerated?
No, the event, the O'Leary, the family.
I thought the cow went on trial, and instead of being made into steak, the cow was exonerated because it's like.
But even you know what's crazy though? Yeah, even in if you read through that article, even then there was even conspiracy theories of what happened and shit. I'm like, damn, long as humans live, there's always going to be conspiracy theories
Yeah,
of
man.
why it happened.
Listen, you are the king of conspiracy because you started it all with your trip to the garden with the apple. So we all
I
know
was the one who
that.
tricked her for the apple. So, but also there was another piece there that I thought it was very interesting on that article. Department of Homeland Security was created.
That's what I want to talk about next. October
Eh,
8th,
we lost
2001.
Of course he wants to talk about
We lost
it.
him
Of course
from
he
Zoom. Hopefully he's still recording. So,
I hope so,
he has a
too.
piece
Well,
of the
you guys
he has
talk
a piece
about
of the
it. I'll
article. He'll get
rejoin
back
in.
on, and I'll do the accept and all that. But I think this is what I think happened.
Sorry, guys.
Remember how I always tell you guys to recharge or make sure everything is all right?
Not sure
I
what
bet you.
happened there.
Shaq Monster, did your camera lose? Did you lose power on your camera?
No, it just kicked me out randomly. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay.
Sure did.
Oh, it was Zoom. By the way, you're like this way instead of this way.
No, I'm
So you
the
flip
right
it.
way. Everybody else is the wrong way. Let me fix it. Hold on.
No. This ain't kickball, bro. You ain't taking over. You're the wrong way.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
Anyway.
actually found that section
ahead.
really interesting. Go ahead, read on it since you have the article.
It was just the Office of Homeland Security is founded on October 8th, 2001, less than 1 month after September 11th terrorist attack. What was surprising to me is sometimes how we don't realize that there wasn't this before. Like when I think of Homeland Security, right? I
Yeah.
mean, granted, I was like 18 when it happened. 17, 18, 8, something like that. I don't know my age. I was in college though, when that went down. And to really sit back and think, no, I'd have been 19. That's right. That it's not been around that long. Like I would have thought Homeland Security's been around since forever, right? But man, it's just crazy to think it happened because of the towers. It's just wild.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing that
I'm still
started
amazed
happening.
they got through. Still.
Yeah, here's another thing that started happening after that. TSA didn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't exist until after that. After that incident, TSA started. They created jobs in the airport, and when people were like, I think during COVID or something happened, that they were like, yeah, but TSA is not gonna be there. I'm like, TSA wasn't there before. It was okay, and all that. So that's another thing that happened. I think after that.
Yeah. So there's one more I want to touch on real quick. Oh, go ahead if you have something to say about it.
Oh, I just think that was a little cover up. Let's deploy all these programs to show that I'm the president, I'm the man, I'm making moves.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're not wrong
Keep
there.
going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
All right, so this is the last one I want to touch on real quick, and then we'll hop into our last segment. Because I thought this was really cool because this is a great fucking song. So in 1957, Jerry
Balls of
Lee
Fire.
Lewis records. Could you let me goddamn speak? Why? You said it earlier too, Goldo, about how he tries to jump in and take people's thunder. Here he is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everyone in favor to boot Messiah out. Say aye. Aye.
Yes. So 1957, October 8th, Jerry Lee Lewis records Great Balls of Fire in Memphis, Tennessee. But here's the interesting thing. Jerry Lee Lewis was not only early rock and roll he came from a strict Christian background, and he struggled to reconcile his religious beliefs with the moral implication of the music he created. So he may have been the only one to have one of his religious crisis caught on tape. So this is a guy who's a strict, devout Christian, but was making music at the time that was considered devil's music. Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Like, I mean, that shit was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought. Messiah, you were part of the recording, weren't you? You were on the ones and twos. So tell us about it.
Yeah, I was actually the chorus.
That's why
I was
you
part of the
jump
chorus
in and
there.
fucking ruin it for
Yeah.
us all.
Here's another
And amazing.
another
You know
guy.
what? This is perfect. This brings me into my next segment, okay? And our next segment is we're all going to have a chance to talk about one thing this week that we just want to be like, fuck out of here. And right now, Messiah, you're my fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with you ruining my goddamn segments, okay? That I'm trying to fucking talk about something, and yeah, you know what's coming up. Because guess what? You're in the goddamn production meeting.
I didn't know you were
here
gonna
you
pick
are.
that though. You said the whole list. I'm like, I found that interesting. I guess we found the same thing interesting because
It's
we
not
you,
that,
the,
but
you
I
did
literally
the
started
Homeland
talking
Security.
I started talking about it. You knew where I was going, and you jumped in there.
I did.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of here,
sorry.
okay? You're my shit of the week, you motherfucker, okay? Like, God, I can't do anything. All right, who else wants to go? Let anybody else jump in there. Messiah, you
Lord.
last. You basic. Go ahead, Goldo.
I'm last. I go last.
Okay.
Wait.
People
For
should-
all the viewers out there, this we're trying out a new segment. It's a little segment where we get to speak,
We get to
whatever's on
vent
our mind,
what's
something
on our
that
mind for the week that happened, and something that really frustrated us, and we just want to go ahead and just
like it. Go ahead.
get it off our chests.
Go ahead.
That's what this new segment's about. Yeah, how you like that?
Something that happened. You guys not gonna believe it. I mean, I already talked about it, but one of our co-hosts here got married this week. He's forgiven.
I like that
one. By how? Explain to me how.
Tonight.
Explain to me how. We're in the same show, same workplace, same group chat. I don't know this motherfucker getting married till the day of the wedding. Like what?
Get the fuck out of here.
You're like what? Like, bro, I didn't even have time to congratulate the because like I didn't know you was getting married. I was like, what? I was like, wow, that's fucked up. Fuck out of here, but congratulations though. Congratulations.
It was
okay.
It was sudden. It was sudden. Nobody knew.
It was.
Sudden.
Wasn't it supposed to happen earlier, and then you changed it?
So listen,
Yeah.
actually, it was supposed
So
to happen.
somebody knew because he got the whole story over there.
Well, I was doing the photography for it. I was doing them solid for the photography.
He did me a favor. But anyways, like it was supposed to happen the week before. Like before I even went to Puerto Rico, it was supposed to happen. What happened was, obviously I had to tell my mother and all that stuff. So, my mom started talking with my fiance, and we gotta do this, we gotta do that, la 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 la. And Liz was just stressed the hell out. So I said, just push it back a week. Jesus fucking shit. You guys are driving me crazy because it's like, what are we gonna do? And we gotta do this, and we gotta do that. I said, just push it back a week. Push it back a week.
So here's where you dropped the ball, right? You got Messiah to do the photography, which is great. But you could have got Goldo to hook you up on an OnlyFans channel and made some money off that shit. You could have you could have streamed the wedding ceremony on Goldo's OnlyFans channel, and people would have paid to go in and watch you get married.
That is true. I just don't want the wrong people tuning in to watch me get married here. I don't want tear jerkers. I don't want tear jerkers watching my show.
Oh, there would have been some tears being jerked for that, I'm sure. Don't worry.
I didn't want none of that, I definitely didn't want none of that.
All right, what do you got over there, Messiah? Or no,
right,
no,
so
Nelly.
my
Nelly. Nope, Nelly. My bad, Nelly.
Go ahead, Nelly. Go ahead.
All right, so honestly, the my fuck out of here moment was yesterday in Call of Duty. Okay, so I ended with 13 kills and over 3,000 damage. Just want to let y'all know. But anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, my team dies. Messiah, right, stupid, doesn't follow me. He's in the corner and he's like, yeah, right there. He gets laser, dies, and I'm like, great. It's one against 22 people. There's 22 people left. 21, sorry. And I'm just like, my heart's racing. They're like, come on, Nelly, clutch it, baby, clutch it, right? And I'm going through people, and then the circle's closing, and I'm running away from the gas, and it's just 1v1 now, and I see the guy behind the dumpster. I fucking shoot him, right? He doesn't die, which just is astonishing me. And then I'm running, and my gas mask goes on. So as you're putting your gas mask, I can't see shit, and the guy just kills me right there. So fuck out of here, you damn gas mask, you piece of shit. Damn it. You damn rubbish. You need to fix that.
Yo,
you need to fix that.
At the end, it was a 1v1, bro. At the end, and he was like, oh, I thought he was going to clutch it.
That was crazy. I couldn't see. Just blind
No
me.
wedding invites. No invites to play video games. I mean, we're
Well,
just
first of all, you did get a wedding invite. Second of all, you were too, vagina enough to just say you were leaving for a couple of days or two and then come back because, you didn't want to, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, you were invited. And then on top of that,
at
I'm
least you
always
got an
on. I'm
invite.
actually on right now Call of Duty. But if
Yeah.
you actually like,
He's always
ever
on.
log
I'm the one who jumps in and be like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
want to play," because I'm usually playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Messiah?
All right, so my fuck out of here moment is gonna be, it has to do with COVID-19 and our president. All right, so here's the story. Everybody knows the story. So we
Hold
would
on,
think,
hold
right?
on.
Our president.
Time it. We got about what?
Okay,
everybody really
our
15
president
minutes
gets
at least.
COVID-19, right? He gets
15
treated.
minutes.
He tweets it. Hey, me, and the first lady of the first lady gets COVID. You would think he would learn from this, right? He'll be like, oh man, this is serious. Now I can tell people to wear a mask and all that. So tell me what this motherfucker does, right? He goes to the hospital. First of all, he wants to quarantine in the White House. He doesn't. He gets sent to go to the hospital. He goes to the hospital. 2 days. Maybe a day, 2 days later, comes off, doesn't want to wear a mask, comes out walking wearing a mask, right? And then he tweets, you shouldn't be afraid of COVID, right? He got it. He's positive, and also some members of his team also positive. He tweets the next day, oh, you shouldn't be afraid of it. Mind you, 210,000 people died in this country. He goes, he makes a show. I'm telling you, he treats the presidency as a fucking TV show. So he makes this big ass exit out of the hospital. He's walking. He does this. I can't do his face, but anyway, he does this. Walks out. Gets flown on the submarine, the helicopter, lands on top of the.
He gets flown.
It's called a submarine. It's called a submarine. The helicopter code name is a submarine. Right?
No, but you
what
should have
is it?
said.
It's not yet.
Oh, Marine One. Sorry, it is submarine.
Dumbass.
Yeah, my wife.
The submarine.
My wife could hear everything. She's like, "Dumbass and submarine." Anyway, let me continue. I got 2 minutes. All right, so on top of that, he lands on the South Lawn. Right, he lands on the South Lawn. They open.
Submerges
He walks
from
up.
underwater.
Yo, he walks.
Like
Turns
Messiah did,
around,
no.
takes off the mask, puts it in his pocket, and just do photo ops. While 212,000 people died, 35 million in the world has it. 1 million people die in the world, 7 million in the United States, and he has the balls to do up there and say you shouldn't be afraid of it. And try to show some strength, and you could tell he's fucking having a hard time breathing while he's standing up there, but he's trying to show strength. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. That he needs to be vote. If you haven't registered, vote and get him out of there.
You know what? You missed the part right after that. Right after he did all that, he also went ahead and made an announcement that the rest of the world is going to call it kickball. Anyway. Fuck the world. It's kickball.
So, that's my rant for today. All right. Sneaker of the day.
So, that's what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for the #1 segment on YouTube, Sneaker of the Day.
All right.
How we got another here? Who did another here?
I just picked these up, and this was for my trip to Puerto Rico because I wanted something to match with my honey bunnies, and but I always wanted these. I felt like they were unique and they look awesome, and I'm actually looking to get another pair in a different color. But today we're gonna bring out the Air Max 270 Reacts ENGs here. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Kind of reminds you of Rugrats, right? Kind of reminds you of Rugrats a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Those are nice.
They look nice.
Boom, boom, boom.
Those are beautiful.
Boom, there we go. I might wear these to work tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. I'm
Very
depending
cool.
what I want to wear tomorrow. But yes, these are very comfortable. I enjoy these. And yeah, that is sneaker of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
I like it.
All right, guys.
So, we're going to wrap it up here. And, like I said, we just want to say thank you for all the love that you guys are showing us. Shout out to Jeff. I wasn't here last show, but my man's is retired. My man's is retired. And nothing but love for you, my good sir. We did an awesome thing on my. He was mad. I know he was mad, but we did an awesome thing on my wedding for him. He deserves nothing but blessings and great things coming his way. And Sue, you were a blast. You was in there with us, But yeah, anyways, shout out to Jeff. Enjoy your retirement, dude. You will be missed. And I will just keep bothering you for things that I don't know. And just to say hi, and maybe we get some wings at Gators. I'm not sure. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in. We love y'all. Shout out to Goldo, my man. You already know, tongue gang on fleek. Shout out to Sheck Monster. Shout out to Sheck Monster. Ladies, he has a soft side and a hard side. And shout out to our fearless leader, Messiah, the fan, killing him his eyes. We are out here. We love y'all. Peace.
We